What's up everyone, hope you are all doing well. Today we are looking at the best Fallout 4 mods from September 2024. I know this video is about 5 days late, but we had some festivals going on in our country, so I just couldn't find the time to finish the video. With all that said, I hope this video is worth the wait, so let's get started. First, we have Vanilla Apparel Remesh project. This mod aims to improve previously dorky looking designs, make oversized designs fit better, and add necessary improvement to fix clipping or bugs in some clothes. I really like this mod. Thanks to it, I can finally wear some of these clothes and armor. A prime example is the Nuka World Western outfits. I get that those outfits were meant for a theme park, but they still look like they were designed by Todd Howard himself.
Club. Who's laughing now? Yes, I was in the chess club.
All in all, it's a great mod that adds necessary changes to the outfits to make them more appealing without turning them into something else. Next, we have two fan favorite weapons from New Vegas. The first one is the shoulder mounted machine gun. The weapon sounds great and feels great to use. And while the base version is a bit low on damage, you can upgrade it to make it more powerful. The third person animations are pretty decent too. However, the best thing about this mod is the unique variants. All of them play completely differently. One lets you recon the area, while another literally turns you into Doom Guy with super speed while aiming. This mod even adds the Red Glare missile launcher as one of the unique variants, which is just wild. I highly recommend this mod, as even though at first glance it looks like a single weapon mod, it's more of a weapon pack with how different each gun feels. Next, we have the Laser RCW. This is more of a traditional weapon pack with just one weapon, but it's still pretty good. There are a ton of attachments and modifications that change both the appearance and stats of the gun. The gun also sounds really satisfying. All in all, it's a great recreation of the Fallout New Vegas weapon. Tommy Gunner 321's Fens interiors adds a bunch of interiors in the Fens district. These are not giant dungeons or anything, but mostly small apartments and shops. This mod mostly tries to blend with the vanilla interiors but fails due to one reason. How the hell is the lighting so good? None of the base game interiors look this good. Every single interior has excellent lighting. When you enter these modded interiors, you can immediately tell they are not made by Bethesda. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, there's also a bank with a huge amount of loot, but you need to find a terminal password to access the vault. MW 2023 M4 Platform 2.0 adds 5 highly detailed, highly customizable weapons from Modern Warfare 3 2023. Now, I don't usually cover mods like these as they clash with the vanilla aesthetic a lot, but this weapon pack is really good and deserves recognition. All 5 weapons feel distinct from each other and are also added to the level list of many enemies. The customization aspect is also excellent, as not only can you customize simple attachments, but you can also tweak things like sprint animation or reload animation. There's also an optional 1GB blueprint pack you can download that adds skins for these weapons, but I think they are just too distracting and the mod already gives you a few camos that look much better. Assorted Modular tweaks adds a bunch of small fixes and improvements to the game in one simple install. Some of the examples include no depth of field while in iron sights, disarming or catching grenades, running with corpses, baseball grenades exploding on impact, and much more. You can also change the explosion or ragdoll force to make them goofy or realistic depending upon your preference. Big Island Radio is a Hawaiian radio station that plays various Hawaiian music including songs and instrumental tracks. This mod also has a radio DJ, which is pretty cool.
That was Aloha Oi by Marty Robbins. A beautiful reminder of Hawaii's history. And as we say here, aloha. Until next time, my friends.
Unfortunately, I can't play those songs or tracks as they are copyrighted, but in my opinion, the tracks are pretty good. Retro Aesthetic Institute Overhaul is kind of a reskin of the Institute. The whole place now has a wooden texture with green highlights replacing the white and the yellow. All of the furniture has also been changed to fit in with this new look. Personally, I prefer the more sanitized laboratory look of the Vanilla Institute, but this new central part is better than Vanilla. I am not that big of an Institute guy, so the white look hasn't gotten old for me, but if you are someone who sides with the Institute in most of its playthroughs, then you might like it. While the previous mod improved the look of the Institute Technology Overhaul, aka ITO, improves its technology. At its core, it's an weapon mod that replaces and adds to the underwhelming vanilla weapons. Most of the weapons are some kind of laser or plasma variant of the base game ballistic weapons. This mod also changes the level list of various Institute ranks to make them more distinct. It adds Institute themed meds and Institute themed furnitures as well. All in all, it's a great mod that not only adds excellent weapons for the Institute but also makes necessary changes to the Institute personnel to make them more distinct. Eastern Operator mod adds various pieces of gear inspired by Russian PMC operators and law enforcement officers. These include regular armor as well as helmets, belts, bags, pouches, and even a butt guard. I mostly included this mod because it goes well with the MW3 weapon pack, but also because the armors look pretty good. Some helmets might clip through long hair, but other than that, this mod is perfect. We all know Bethesda is pretty lazy when it comes to game details. One example is how they use the same model for multiple varieties and sub-varieties of chems in the game. Better Chem Variants tries to fix that issue by creating new models for almost all varieties of chems. These look pretty good for the most part. Some are a bit over the top, but it's not that big of an issue. Lastly, we have Tumbajamba's Gunner Power Armor collection. This mod adds some gunner armors into the game. These look pretty good for the most part. My favorite is the Armored Merchant outfit. It's like a mismatch between The Last of Us and Fallout clothing, and I really like it. You can also customize the appearance and stats of the armors to fit your playstyle. There are also two power armor sets called Bobcat Power Armor and Lynx Power Armor, and both of them are excellently made, with the Lynx being my favorite. This mod even adds a few weapons, mostly gunner variants of vanilla weapons with a few unique traits. All in all, it's an excellent mod and I highly recommend it to anyone. Unfortunately, there is no big standout mod this month. All of these mods are pretty close in quality, so picking one over another was completely impossible. Hopefully, we see some spooky quest mod this month. As always, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.